think I'm live. And so I'm going to be working on some drawings. I'm going to start sharing my screen in a moment. From my tablet where I'm working on my sketches. So here we go. It's asking me to add that plugin. There we go. That's working. Wonderful. There we go. Rotating this around. Okay, so as you can see, this is the overview of my sketch so far. And I've started to go in and begin inking on it. And now I am working on my friend Lonnie here. This shows her as a fire dancer. Oh, I should check to make sure that I'm going live on my page. Let's try that. Great. I promise this time that I'm going to keep an actual eye. I'll look up every now and then to make sure that I have comments, that I can watch the comments as they come in. I'm looking at these flames, and I'm going to hold off on drawing the flames because I want to double check how there's a way I draw flames, and there's ways that other people draw flames, and I thought I might compare them. Because I really want these flames to have a curly, flickery look to them. Maybe I'm just overthinking it. Because as you can see, my style is very cartoony. I'm in the midst of drawing these fire fans. I'm working on these fingers. And that came out pretty nice. I like how I drew her hand there. Very nice indeed. Hmm. Get a little bit of a wrist bump. Want her shoulder to look very natural there. One of the things I'm going to hide in her hair is, because this project is a hidden object drawing, and I almost had that object right. And I thought it'd be interesting amongst all of her red curls to have a snake. So, and we'll just see if anyone notices that the snake is part of her hair. When I do the final drawing, I will be coloring her hair red. It'll go well with the flames. Make this line a little thicker. First time I saw Lonnie, she was doing a fire dance. That curve isn't quite right. I want to get that curve just right. There we go. Earlier today, well, it was supposed to be getting very warm today, and even warmer throughout this week. And so I went for a walk with my wife. Well, it was still cool this morning. It's very nice. We're talking about maybe making our next walk at one of the forests. I think what I'll do is I'm actually going to go in and connect these all together like this. So far, she only has one hidden object on her, so I may want to change that. I think what I'm going to do is, oh, I know just what I'm going to change to. There's no rhyme nor reason to my hidden objects. Oops, let's finish off this hand. Want to get that. Want to get the top curve of the hand down to the knuckle. Oh, don't overemphasize the knuckle, and then fingers like yay, and then some fingers like so. Now I have this earring here, and it just occurs to me that I can redraw that earring and make it look like an ice cream cone. Oh, I got a FaceTime call coming in here. Hey, Bill, I'm in the middle of doing an online drawing session, so I'll talk to you later. Okay. That was my friend Bill Morris. Bill and I give each other a call, usually about once a day. And usually it's a little bit after lunchtime. There we go. So that's an ice cream cone. It's upside down. Part of the thing I'm going to do with the hidden object is, oh, I hid lots of hidden objects in this coat. This is a Lendinino, and so I've got a snail, a soccer ball, another wheel, a Pokemon ball, a record. All sorts of things are hidden in her coat. Let's see. I don't have any. I might have to decide what to hide on this guy's drawing pad. There's a. Oh, I didn't finish up this figure. I need to. This is my friend Adam. Also, he also had a nickname of Adam the Alien, was his moniker. And he was a videographer I know. And I met him through the chalk drawings sessions. And he would videotape them. So here he is. This is how he would draw himself as a green alien, which I thought would be perfect for being around this UFO type object. And now we have this was a fun art project that someone did. They made a UFO looking thing and plopped it down in the city, and then had some friends dress up in hazmat suits, looking like they were investigating it. Now, the suits were white, but I think to make this nice and colorful, I might just make them yellow because that just works more fun. Now, if you're in Procreate, I'm going to make that a little thinner. Then you draw an oval, and if you hold your line, it will just clean up that oval for you, which is a nice little trick. I don't know what this contraption is that he's holding, some sort of wand. I am going to make it into sort of like a long purple glove. Comes up the sleeve a little bit. Hey, my friend James Stowe just clicked on this, so apparently he's watching me draw. Thanks, Stowe. Stowe is one of the people in the drawing. He is going to be over here at the miniature golf course. Go back over here. By the way, if you are in town this Friday, please come down to the Grand Cinemas on Friday night. Stowe did the poster art for the film that's going to be showing Midsummer. You can buy prints in the lobby, both ahead and after the event. I'm not sure if he's going to be doing it both nights. It's a 2-day showing, both Friday and Saturday night. But you may only be able to get prints from him on Friday. I don't know if he's going to be able to spend time both evenings. Drawing the bottom of a foot can be tricky. I'm happier with that than I was with what was there before. And I got a nice blank space over in this area, right around in here, that I could put something in. I just haven't figured out what yet. See what to draw next. I think I'll work down in front here and draw my friend. This is Mark Brill. He's another illustrator I know, a really good one. Oh, I see my friend Russ is watching me draw. Russ, you're going into the sketch. See, you and Andolin are over in this neck of the woods. And maybe I should draw Russ, Andolin. That might not be a bad idea. Do little caricatures of him. Russ has been extremely helpful to me. I've used him as an animator in a number of my projects. And whenever I'm not feeling up to mowing my lawn, Russell be more than happy to help me out. And he and I will often go and do conventions together. We like to go to Lilac City. Matter of fact, we're scheduled to go to Lilac City this coming October. Try and get his effervescent smile going on in his beard here. And Bucky Jones is saying hi. Hi, Bucky. Russ wears a cap. And he's got a beard. I usually don't put the pupils in on my characters until later on. Let's see. And here is Russ's book. I'm going to have him holding a book. First, though, I'm going to finish. I'm going to have him wearing a kerchief around his neck. Because I don't think I've seen him without a kerchief around his neck during the pandemic. He often will use it as a mask. And I'm having him holding his book. He won a golden toonie for this book, The Secret Life of Ewoks. Matter of fact, I might have to I'm trying to remember what that book cover looked like. Well, I pretty much have most of it in the sketch. cute book. I have it in my collection. At least I think I have it in my collection. If I don't have it in my collection, I'm definitely going to have to fix that. I thought the cover was really clever. It's clever enough that if you're familiar with the subject matter, you don't need to read the title. Russ likes drawing Ewoks, so I thought it'd be really fun to have his book as part of the cover. Oh, his hands look too tiny. I'm going to have to fix that. I might have to make those fingers bigger. I'll come back to that. Oh, I may have to do that now because look at his, I'm going to draw his arms and his hands will look too tiny for his arms if I don't fix that. So I'm going to have to redraw those. Russ said that book 3 just came out this past weekend at SummerCon. Book 3, wow. That's great. Now, I suppose I could do what I'm always telling other people to do, and that's to hide his hands. The number one rule I tell people when you're drawing cartoon hands is to hide them, put them behind other things. That like this is a good example. That's the perfect way to draw a hand is you hide it behind a UFO. But since I have him holding his book, I can't really hide his hand, so I think I need to redraw his fingers, make them bigger. I'll have to ask Russ. I know he had a good SummerCon is a show, a convention that's held in Puyallup. There we go. That's better. Now I have to make the fingers on the other side bigger and more sausagey because just to match up, they need to match up with the other side. Oh, that's terrible. This is the thing with working with a tablet. It slows you down so much because you can redraw your strokes until you're happy with them. But when I was doing stuff pen and ink, you couldn't redraw the stroke because you had to live with it. Otherwise, you'd have to start all over from scratch. There we go. That's more size appropriate. Now to draw his forearms, I'll put I think you usually will have some wristbands. Wristbands are a great cheat. That whole section of the arm where it connects to the wrist. Having a wristband just does a wonderful job of hiding all that. And Russ has really muscular arms, so I want to get that across. But I can't make him look like Popeye either. So, and you gotta get the perspective just right. Or, and I don't know why I didn't think of this before, but you can hide everything. So I might just hide everything by drawing a little frame in front of his hand. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll draw a frame. And the frame will be a perfect place for me to put in some a hidden object. And I'm going to put another little frame in front of that one. Actually, I'm going to hold off on the frame. So this will make it a lot easier for me to draw Andolin, his wife, who's right behind him. See, that's easy for me to draw his arm. I just draw it right behind the frame. That solves a lot of problems. Now I should probably draw my friend Michael next. Michael King is another artist I work with. I'm digging up a reference for him right now. So let's see. I want to get his. Michael's got. I draw my eyes for my characters practically like ping pong balls. Michael's got a great nose. I want to get it just right. There we go. I'm happy with that. got a great chin too, and I don't want to make it look too square. That's better. That's good. I mean, he's got a nice solid chin, but I don't want to make it look like a boxy chin. He's also got these great eyebrows. Well, that looks good. That's good. I'm liking that. This is coming together. Only get his ear right. There we go. That's it. I always liked how well Michael's hair blows around on his head. And that's looking good. Now, this is one of Michael's t-shirt designs, and I thought it'd be cute to have an alien head in front of the UFO. I'll draw his. So if you want this t-shirt, I'm trying to remember the name of Michael's company that he does stuff for. Oh, it's eluding me right now. Oh, what's the name of Michael's company? Well, if you look for Michael King on Facebook, oh, he's going to tease me something awful about this later on because I can't remember the name of the company that he does work for. Advantage screen printing. Oh, but that's where he works, but I have this. Michael also sells my t-shirts. Did a t-shirt design of he saw this design I did of a black cat on a sticker. He says, "Hey, I think that'd make a great t-shirt design." I said, "Yeah, I think it'd make a great t-shirt design too, but I don't want. I'm tired of silk screening my own t-shirts and doing all the fulfillment. It'd be great if someone else could do that for me." It says, "Well, how about me? Why don't we do something like that?" Okay, that's great. So we put this wonderful design together, and then one or two shows later, COVID hits. What a bummer. That's the story of everybody's life. We were in the middle of doing something, and then COVID. So What's interesting is that when I started doing this drawing, I thought I would be drawing these characters a lot more cartoony. Now, you might think, oh, these look cartoony, but I mean really cartoony. And a lot of these drawings of my friends are practically tracings of photographs of them. So I'm capturing their body postures, their activities as much as possible. Now I'm hiding his hand all the way behind his fingers over there. So that might not be the smoothest look. Let's go back to this alien. Now I might end up coming back to these eyes and drawing them with a different color. Okay, that's a pretty good look for his shirt. And there's my friend Michael. Now that I've drawn Michael, I can go back up here and finish working on drawing Andolin. So Russ, if you're watching, you'll have to tell Andolin that I'm drawing her. Did I put in eyelashes on Lonnie? Yes, I did put eyelashes on Lonnie. Okay. Just want to make sure. That's how you tell the guys from the girls in my drawings, the eyelashes. I just heard something go clink on my computer. Oh, it is 2 o'clock. And there is a a look. Oh man, I'm double booked for meetings. Which one to go to? Ooh, today wait a minute, no, today's not the 16th. Hang on. I have a meeting in 30 minutes. A webinar that I want to attend. So I'll probably stop drawing this in a few minutes. I think I want to finish drawing Andolin first. Well, that came out really well. Trying to get the right swoop for a face shape can be tough. Oh, like that's not the right one. Perfect. That is perfect. I'm very happy with that. Oops. Get back in there. I'm having her wearing a cow shaped collar. And there's Andolin. Awesome. Well, this has been fun. I've actually drawn a fair amount today. I drew Michael, I drew part of Russ and Andolin, drew this little guy over here. What happened to the bottom of his foot? It disappeared on me. Let's see. Finished off Adam, did a little bit of work on Lonnie. I teased my friend Mark Brill about drawing faster, and here I am just dawdling over this. Anyway, I finished drawing Lonnie, drawing for, how long have I been drawing here? Well, let me stop this. I want to thank everyone for watching me today while I draw. I'm going to see what I can do about getting online again tomorrow and drawing. I suppose it'd be a good idea if I pick a specific time, but I've just been doing it whenever it fits into my schedule. Anyway, thanks guys for watching, and I'll draw some more tomorrow.